Here we are, guys. The Oasis tournament. It's been a long, great month. Shout out to the sponsors: Snark and Rfish, Rolls Royce, Doofus 88. Oh my God, it's Marsh, Mustafa, Dredash, MS372, Ibrahim, and CS Pro. Shout out to Burg for putting together the map, Kane for breaking the map, Snark for fixing the map, and all you guys who have hung out along the way, giving me positive energy and support. It's been a long, good month for Blitz action. Come a long ways, a lot of money gone out, a lot of good games. Through D4 with Lloyd taking home the crown, D3 with Asan, D2 with BR, D1 with Ed, the 2v2 tournament, Asan and Java in the lower level, and Zed and Cold in the higher division. Now we're on Pro. Oh. So now we're on the Pro division. So yeah, we had a lot of dropouts, some logistical stuff. So we're just running random show matches this month. But basically, Marco's on top right now. We've ran a lot of good games. But basically, the final match we're running right now is we're going to run Burg versus Luke. Burg versus Luke. And then we're going to run the winner of that against Marco. And then right after that today, we're going to get into some new games on the new map, Doom, which is going to be a lot of fun. So, real quick, let's get the breakdown. What are we working with today? What are we working with? We're working with Luke. Luke's got a new avatar. It is Luke Skywalker, which I think is hilarious. Fighting out of America, originally from China, about 25 years old. Top 10 QM rank, been playing for about 16 years. Did take second place on the Crater map. Top level player, no matter how you cut it. We also got Burg, Commander Burg, fighting out of the USA, 28 years old. Been playing about 5 years, top 25 rank. So traditionally a little bit lower, but Burg has been playing some really beautiful blitz this month. So this should be a good match. Yeah, so Luke hasn't played. So these guys kind of have some wacky schedules. So Luke has not played an official Blitz World Series match on this map yet. So going to be interesting to see how that goes. But Berg's kind of Berg's underselling himself a little bit. Berg's been playing some great blitz. For those of you guys who recall, the video just went out today on the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Free for you, helps me tremendously. Yeah, so the video just went up today of the the Legend versus Burg game. It is the closest game I have ever seen in my entire life. Definitely check it out. Incredible. But Burg is really playing this map well. He has a really good understanding of when to get into the water, how to play things, both his Allied and Soviet looks. I've really enjoyed. So we'll see how much practice Luke's got in. We got Luke in red in the top right. We got Burg in yellow in the bottom left. Starting off Soviet versus Soviet. It is best of 5. $15 going to the winner. Ah, another little vacation fish. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Doc, you ready for the new map? Yeah, again, guys, so right after this, the winner of this is going to go on and play Marco, and then we're done with Oasis. We're moving on to Doom. Should be fun. We saw a couple games on it yesterday. It's going to be an interesting map. Going to play a lot different for sure. Should be a fun month. So right away, Burg with the stretch build. Luke with a very conservative build for Soviet. Not stretching himself out at all. Oils along the back wall. Very differing philosophies here from both players. Always fun to see. Okay, so now we see Luke bringing out the conscripts, joining some conscripts in on the action. So Burg is well now out with the conscripts. So now Luke, both players just kind of jockeying for position here, working both sides of the map. Burg with a much more aggressive build, obviously going both directions now, juicing up those bunkers. No prediction up, no prediction up. We can throw a quick prediction. We got a mod in here. Want to do a super quick prediction? This is actually, I don't know. That would be very difficult. Generally speaking, like Luke has been playing Incredible Blitz when he's been playing it. I'm not sure how much Luke's been playing, though. And this map seems straightforward, but there are some tricks to it. And I think that Burg has the map awareness advantage. Ooh, Burg tries to go for the naval, but does get his engineer taken out. Luke pushing it on the bottom side, not with much. Luke going to pull back to counter. Should counter pretty easily here. Oh, and Burg again is going to lose another engineer. You hate to see that. Crates are out now. Could make up that money. And so Burg, so you see Burg switch over to tech here. Perfect timing. He's on 5K. We are at the 3-minute mark. Love that transition. Luke a bit more fodder in this group. Luke's army's looking really, really nice. He is out tanking him as Luke is on 4 war factories now. Been on 3 for a while. So he is out tanking Burg. Burg could be in trouble if Luke pushed right now. But if Burg's able to delay and able to take advantage of his tech, he could get some nice things done here. Okay, so now we see a split from Luke here. Burg not splitting on the bottom side. Oh, Deso down on the bottom side. Ooh, he does get that Deso. A Deso and a Tesla coil to counter on the bottom side. Nice move from Burg. Is he going to lose the nuclear reactor? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Takes the war factory and the battle lab with it. Someone the other day was trying to tell me that like battle labs don't do, or nuclear reactors don't do damage to buildings. They do so much damage to buildings. They just took out a war factory and a battle lab. So decent hit from Luke, but with Burg's tech coming here, well, Burg now. Oh, Burg already has another reactor out. I was like, how is he not low power? So Burg on 4K. We should see a dreadnought coming here. And Burg just needs to hold on, take advantage of his tech position. Luke now out with a battle lab, but way behind on tech. Dreadnought out. And here comes the Dreadnought. So Luke does have the flak tracks to counter it. If I was Burg, I would just target the flak tracks. Ooh, so now Luke in the water on his own. So we're going to see a squid to counter that Dreadnought. Well played. Couple nice Tesla coils up on that cliff from Burg. Soviet players very oftentimes forget about Tesla coils. Tesla coils can do work. So I think Burg's out now with his own squid. Yeah, we're going to see a squid battle. Oh, Burg has a bunch of squids. Wow. Burg's playing good blitz right now. And Burg iron curtains the lighthouse. People said it couldn't be done. It's a big, big play. And he's going to take a bite here. He's into Luke's base now. Going to take out Luke's iron curtain. Luke, though, keys to the kingdom on the bottom side, driving in almost uncontested into Burg's base. Bit of a base trade now. Tesla coil down from Burg. Burg's got a few tanks. Forces to sell Luke out of an MCV at the moment now. And can Burg get this battle lab? It would be huge. So Burg gets the battle lab and the MCV. Another Tesla coil from Burg. Can Burg save his MCV on the backside? The Desolators are coming over. He force shields. He gets down the Desolator. Desolator down. Okay. And so Burg is able to hold on the backside, maintain his MCV. He's got some Desolators in position. And he's really playing... there's 2 positions to play as Soviet. You're either up on tanks or you're down on tanks. Burg's been down on tanks, and he's playing the position well. He's compensating with defensive structures. He's compensating with Desolators, and he's getting his offensive value out of his Desolator and out of his Iron Curtain, which we saw both executed very, very well. Now Luke out with the drones to counter the Desolators. Well played. Tesla coils are helping out, though. Slow down those drones. Ooh, those Desolators could get a big punch. Ooh, but I think Burg could have deployed there. And I love that Burg is winning the squid battle in the middle. He only has 1 Dreadnought out. I'd like to see him just target the flak tracks with the Dreadnought. Just try to pound through on him. He's got to get, or maybe a couple drones in these flak tracks. He's got to get the Dreadnought working though, because the Navy is kind of the only place where Burg's going to get any offensive value at this point. And again, Luke with such a big army, he's on 4 war factories and a lot of money. He's looking nice, rolling nice with his tanks, but with no battle lab, he's stuck on the Rhinos. So, he's going to dive that Elite in to kill the Desolators. That was a good move. And wow, and the Elite got out. What a calculation there from Luke. I'm going to grab that replay for you guys who missed it. Now he's going to push it. He's got the drones ready to clean up. Luke's looking like a force right now. Burg played really, really well, but he's just not able to slow down this head-on force of Luke's tanks. Now, without an MCV, if Burg could make something happen offensively, if he could take the power plant, he could take a couple war factories. But Luke, look at these tanks, so many tanks. Burg does target the Elite nicely. Ooh, getting some value out of those conscripts. 2 Elite conscripts, some Tesla coils, and Burg does chase him back again. And what an absolute banger of a match. Oh my God, so back and forth from these players as we hit the 7-minute mark. 3.5 minutes left in gameplay. Luke can take control of the Navy, though. Takes out the naval yard and takes out the dreadnought. So Luke able to take control of the water. Without a battle lab, Luke can't do much in the water, but he can prevent Burg's primary offensive attack, which was the dreadnoughts. Burg still with an MCV, though, happy to pump defensive structures and make things happen. Luke now amassing infantry to try to work as fodder in those Tesla coils, and Luke still way up on tanks. Way up on tanks. Both players, good financial positions, rolling with whatever they need. Burg's got to be looking for a counterpunch, though. What is Burg's offense here? I'd like to see some dreadnoughts. I'd like to see some Kurovs, possibly. But Burg's just so busy dealing with Luke's tanks. You know, the time it takes to build a Kurov, it's going to put him even further behind on Rhinos as Luke prepares a nasty split here, and we hit the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning now. Luke's preparing a split. Burg's preparing to counter the split. But what is the counterpunch for Burg? And honestly, at this point, Burg can be pretty happy playing the defensive position. We've seen many times when it comes down to points, the defender often wins just because of the amount of units they kill of the offensive player. So, you know, I think Burg, point-wise, is probably in a pretty decent spot. As Luke now bringing out the V3 rockets, which is hilarious, of course. So now we have an Iron Curtain coming from Burg now. About a minute left in the game, so this one will come down to time. And this is one of those ones too where, you know, we have the timer in Blitz as well because the ore, you know, in regular Red Alert 2, the ore starts to run out and it kind of forces an end game. In Blitz with the oil, you know, you get in positions like this, these guys could throw tanks at each other for the rest of the day. It may never end. Yeah, it's a banger. I wouldn't mind seeing it for the time being, but yeah, it can kind of never end. So Burg gonna try to just take out tanks here. Good move. It's gonna get a lot of points for him. Now end game, you got to be looking for points. What can you kill? What's the most valuable stuff you can destroy? That's what it's all about. Okay, timer coming. 20 seconds. Yep, Burg looking for points, takes out the naval yard. Nice hit, nice hit. Couple lone tanks, bottom side. Get the points you can, and then let the stars decide. Who is our champion? I feel like it's got to be Burg. Trying to think. Sometimes there's some difficult things to calculate, but I feel like, yeah, got to be Burg. So Burg up. Burg takes the first one home on points. Okay, so first one goes to Burg on points. Switch over to Allied versus Allied. Sov versus Sov, that was interesting. Burg's been playing a really good Sov on this map. Luke's a little uncomfortable with Sov. So not super surprising there, but a banger nonetheless. He had a great game there. So Burg does take that one for home, and I think in that case Burg did deserve that. You know, Burg got the MCV hit. Wasn't able to get much offense beyond that, but I mean, an MCV hit is huge, you know, over a long enough timeline. Obviously, hitting the opponent's MCV is kind of the name of the game. So now we go over to Allied versus Allied now. And this will be interesting to see from these players. Obviously, I don't know, Allied obviously can get a little bit more diverse early game. Although the Blitz Soviet has a... The Blitz Soviet has gone a little bit more diverse with the Kurovs and the Navy and stuff like that. We've actually seen some really interesting Soviet looks lately, kind of evolved outside of that just general Rhino rush strategy. Obviously, you're going to have those Rhino battles, but then around that, there's some other interesting things kind of happening. But with Allied, there's all sorts of wacky shit that can happen here. We got a GI IFV, a couple other IFVs. Both players very late AFC, though. Neither player pushing the early AFC. Kane, I'm curious, on the Doom map, did you try to build through the top side? Did you try to build through the those cliffs or the hills on the top side? Yeah, like this, and just this little dance from Luke, back and forth, back and forth. And were you able to get through on the top side? Oh my God, Burg's gonna die for the MCV here. He's gonna dive on this MCV. No, not able to do it. Close though. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with gaps. Yeah, Snark, we were this. Yeah, we actually there was a big issue. Yeah, right, with the gap generators. Yeah, we gotta work on that a little bit. Good thing you saw that the Psychic Dominator was sellable. That would have been hilarious if we didn't know that. Eagles for Eagles, but Luke on 2 AFCs. Wait, that's kind of weird. Luke lost those Eagles. He should have been able to save him. He had 2 AFCs. Yeah, Burg's tough. Yeah, we did make it so you can't build by the Dominator anymore. Yeah. Cruiser, nice. That anti-air in the water is really, really nice. Luke losing a lot of Eagles here. Burg, does he get 3 through? He does, and Burg pulling significantly ahead right now on the air battles. He's just really playing the Eagles better. Luke has the right idea. He's just not making the right decisions. That paradrop might get the barracks. That's annoying. Nope, it does not. Oh my God, we're definitely playing on the Cleveland tunnel right now, which is hilarious, but all 3 of us are in the US, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, we fixed it so you can't build next to the Dominator anymore. Okay, Eagles for Eagles, nice. And Burg again. So Burg ahead on the tech switch here. So Burg now with the battle app. So he's got Mirages coming in. Gonna get a lot of value against these Grizzlies. And Burg also pulls ahead in the naval battle. Burg not repairing that naval yard, stressing me out a little bit here. And Burg is not focused enough on winning this naval battle. It seems very, very valuable to me, but I guess knocking down the AFC is more important. And so Burg is just chopping Luke off at the knees right now. He can't get a battle app. He can't get an AFC. He's keeping him on that tier 1 tech, and that's huge right now. That's really, really well played from Burg. Luke's gonna try Luke on the left side working with that elite IFV. Nice move, nice move. Luke again has a bigger army and a lot of fodder in there as well, which is nice. But Burg's in a good position. Burg needs to get a couple snipers in play. If Burg got a couple snipers, that would thin out the fodder pretty easily. And so now Burg, where's the aircraft carrier? Burg might just be amassing dolphins. No, he's not, because we would see the arm move. So Burg is not building a navy right now, which is never good. And now Luke in the water. Not sure what Burg is doing at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, he's got a lot of dolphins though, so Burg should be able to hold the water. But now he's got to get. Maybe he goes anti-air first. I'd like to see an aircraft carrier start doing some work. Okay, so now both players just amassing an army, and I'm surprised to see Burg with no snipers. You know, we see players regularly forget about using them, but Burg's not really one of those players, but I guess he likes his odds here as he makes quick work of Luke's army, pushing in now, and Luke, the GGI's trying to hold things down, and Burg is rolling through, and again gets the battle app, gets the battle app and the MCV. So he pretty much sacks his army there for those kills, and I think that's a good move. With no battle app, no MCV, and 2 war factories, Luke's in a pretty tough spot, especially the longer this game goes. Burg going to try to get in, and Burg hits the AFC. Ah, Luke needed to save that. Luke in a tough spot now. Going to push on the bottom side with his Rockies. He's going to target that.
You resign now.
That is absolutely right, Nebras. Able to chase off those Rockies. And so with Luke being stuck on tier 1 tech, it's just kind of a matter of time. Have fun with your last Prism tank. You're not getting another one. Rockies dive in. That Destroyer could destroy the yep, destroys the Prism tank. Mr. Mad Tanks.
I'm so excited. If you're here, I could jump on a cat.
So Luke gonna dive in on that naval yard. Just kind of preventing the inevitable here, though. Yeah, and so Burg is gapped up, so Luke doesn't even really know what he can do, really. But there's just, against Mirages and Prisms, what can you do? Aircraft carrier coming in now. Gonna get that War Factory, I think. He can just keep massing. I mean, there's about 18 different ways for Burg to do this one. Yeah, this game's coming up all Burg. Now we switch over to the swapped factions. Burg with a 2-0 lead, but Luke not really doing anything wrong. I think you can kind of see that slight lack of reps on the map from Luke, certainly. But Burg's doing a lot of things right. Burg's playing really, really good blitz. So. All right, here we go. Point number 3. So now Luke, as the loser, gets Soviet. And this isn't what Luke. This is gonna be a hard matchup. Game number 3 here, obviously Burg. Burg fighting to send Luke home. Luke fighting to continue on today. Winner of this is going on to play Marco right after. And yeah, this isn't the matchup Luke wanted. Burg's playing a really, really tough ally. And Luke's not a Soviet player. So, you know, Luke, obviously top-level player, you know how to play both factions, but I just don't think this is a favored matchup for Luke. But we'll see. You know, Luke's obviously a student of the game. You know, just these 2 reps he's gotten in against Burg today, he has evolved throughout them. We'll see if he can put together a bit of a strategy here, make something happen. He had a nice Rhino-heavy build the first time. The question is, can Burg slow him down? The question is, does Luke have an answer for Burg's aerial units? We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. You know, you see Burg out with the early proactive pillbox. Obviously, he knows the longer he can make this game go, the better for him. Just needs to delay, needs to resist the early pressure. Ravemaker 55. Where should I put them? I'll hide the mouse. There you go. Boom. Yeah, and so Luke's big thing is he's got to be looking for early value, whether it's actual damage or throwing off builds, baiting pillboxes. He's got to get something done. It's really just as simple as that. He's got to get some value early game. So now Burg out with the, oh my god, and Burg 5 oils before the AFC, and here come the Eagles. So the Eagles storm is coming now. The snipers are out from Burg. Burg's got the pillboxes, and Luke is just circling, shark in the water, circling right now, looking for openings. If he could find a way to avoid the defensive structures, like he could maybe get up on this hill and get some damage done, maybe. Hard to say for sure, but yeah, so now Burg using the Eagles just to try to weaken Luke's army. Luke on 2 war factories. Luke's economy is nice. And a flat cannon out now. Does it get that? Does it get an Eagle? Nice, nice, nice. So Burg doesn't have a ton of money. You know, he's on, oh my god, 2, 4, 6. He's on 8 oils, but he's doing a lot. And as an allied player, there's a lot you want to do. Luke sneaks one tank down to grab the crates. I don't think we've seen anyone all month send one unit to do that. And so now Luke is in the water, and like we talked about, Luke adapting and learning over time. He does throw that naval yard, and I'd like to see him get down here and get some value on Burg's army while Burg's shooting. Yep, nice. Yep, and he got that. He got the sub out, so now we are going to see a naval battle. Subs versus Dolphins here. And now Luke finds an opening on the top left, and he's going to take a bite here. Burg's army's a little bit strung out, and he forces the sell on the MCV, but the Mirages are out. The Mirages are coming. Luke's army's on the retreat right now. Luke has a lot of bruised rhinos. So Burg is only on one war factory. He's only on one AFC. He has a ton of money, and he has his battle lab. And the battle lab is the juicer right now. As soon as Burg loses his battle lab, this game will swing radically. Ooh, the higher ground for Burg there. Gets some nice damage done. And and Luke is able to prevail in the naval battle. Very, very nice as well, especially with Burg having that battle lab. He has to control the water. So now with the one MCV game, things change very quickly. Burg obviously is a bit more pressured now, and he does have a gap generator out. Burg pretty much has everything he needs, but obviously you can always have more of everything. He'd like to have more war factories. He'd like to have more AFCs. But he does have the tech that he needs to continue this game. Yeah, so I've actually tried to do that. I've actually tried to find a way where I could draw, like circle things on the map. It's really, really difficult. There are some ways to do it. It's on my list, but it's quite difficult. Basically, you get an iPad and you mirror the iPad, and anyway, it's crazy. Gets in, hits a barracks, okay. And so, and so now Luke just now coming out with a battle lab, really late on the battle lab. Can he get in here, get some value on this? Needs to save that naval yard. We need to get a dreadnought out. If a dreadnought can get out, we can get a dreadnought out. Burg has no anti-air. If Luke can get one dreadnought out and target the battle lab, if he can hit this battle lab, Luke can keep himself, well, I mean, Luke's in the game, certainly, but if he can hit this dreadnought out, he's got to hit the battle lab. Go to work on the battle lab. Burg's not protecting the battle lab. It's open. It's open, and the Desolator's down to hit the Mirages. Why isn't the Desolator shooting, or the Dreadnought shooting? Dreadnought, go to work, buddy. Dreadnought, go to work. Go to work. The AFK Dreadnought, I'm going to pull my hair out. The battle lab is so juicy right now. And now he's desolating his own Dreadnoughts. Oh, my God. And now what is he shooting? What is he shooting? Why isn't he shooting the battle lab? What? He does get another dreadnought. He has a second chance here, but look at the range on those BFs. Wow. So now he dives on the battle lab. He's going to lose. He has no anti-air in this group. He hits the barracks as well. Now he's got to run. He's got to run. He's got to run. Wow. Luke's getting it done, but he's certainly doing it the hard way. He's going to take a lot of chip damage here. Flak Track's coming over now to help with those Rockies. BF split from Burg coming on the right side, pushing through the sentries, pushing through the Testicles. His tanks are AFK bottom left. Tanks are AFK bottom left. He's got some Flaks. He's got some more Rhinos. Paradrop in the back of the base. Keep an eye on this Paradrop bottom right. This Paradrop could be juicy. Luke does see it. He's got some flak back there. Iron Curtain to chase down the BFs now. Can he get value out of this? He's going to take 2 BFs with him. That's fine. I'd like to see those flaks get over there, and those Rockies are kind of driving me crazy. Now, Burg has no battle lab, he has no barracks, and there's no reason for Luke not to close out this game. It's not going to be easy, but he's got 20k. He's got about 3 minutes. It's time to go to work. It's going to start with. It's probably going to start with the naval yard. A Kirov would be nice. He's got another Iron Curtain coming. There's about 12 different ways to do it, but it's really important that he executes here, obviously, to keep himself in this game. So we do have some snipers in the BFs. You can hear the snipers in the BFs doing work on the Desolators. And Burg is pushing right here, and you've got to love this aggression from Burg. Whether he's pushing here, he knows he has to. He's got to try to make something happen. Doesn't really have enough to do it, but not terrible odds. Luke not managing his anti-air well. Okay, making things happen here, but God, he's making them sure. Burg really making Luke work for it here. So we have another Iron Curtain coming. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning here. And again, plenty of time. I was going to say plenty of time. Burg does quit out. Luke takes that one home. But tell you what, he didn't make it look easy. And hats off to Burg for making Luke work for it. But you know, Luke did make some good decisions. Obviously, he got the early game MCV hit, which set everything else up. But man, well, he's not managing the naval well, and that's what we talked about. You know, that's the time on this map. You know, reps on the map is huge, and you know, you see Burg on this map. One of he's playing the water perfectly, and the water mechanic on this map is relatively novel. It's not something that you experience a lot, so it is something that the more you play the map, the better you're going to get at it. And I think we're seeing that right now that Burg's just playing the map a little bit better, and Luke is kind of relying on a higher level of raw skill, which is, you know, obviously keeping him in this game. So it is 2-1 now. Yeah, that's true, and it usually goes both ways. Like it's Burg's making it very, very difficult for him. All right, so here we go, 2-1. Still match point. Burg fighting in yellow in the bottom left here to send Luke home. Luke's fighting to give us a barn burner, huh? 2-0 comeback. That's what the people want. That's what the people are here for. And so now Luke, I think Luke's very comfortable with this matchup as allied, but again, Burg Soviet on this map, I'm a huge fan of Burg Soviet. His build is perfectly dialed in. He maintains a really, really good force of rhinos while also perfectly managing his tech push and his naval push. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Burg Soviet on this map. But Luke's a nasty allied player. But also a bit predictable here, and you do see that as Burg's just going to pump the flak tracks. Look at that, 5 flak tracks as we hit 2 minutes. He's going to pump the anti-air. He knows what Luke's looking to bring here. Luke with the early Eagles. So Luke bringing some fodder in, a defensive paradrop. Ooh, Luke going to bring some tank destroyers as well. Luke doesn't need to be too worried about it right now. You know, Burg is having to commit to his anti-air, so his ground army's not getting too big. Luke is a much higher rated player than Burg in traditional Red Alert 2 Yuris Revenge. Luke is like top 12, I think. Those tank destroyers trying to destroy that hut. Yeah, what's he ranked in QM, Marty? I mean, he's like top 12, right? He was in the Throne of Champions, I think. Yeah, I don't know why we're not seeing players block the naval yards more often. It must be more difficult than we think. But Burg, first one in the water. We'll see if he's able to hold on here. Yeah, top 10. And so, yeah, and so the tank destroyers, remember guys, the tank destroyers cannot drive and shoot. So they lose a lot of value the further they get from home. In the open field, they can struggle a bit. So usually they're defensive units, but it's an interesting move from Luke. I don't think it's a terrible idea. You just have to really manage them well because they don't drive and shoot. Luke still has some units in the water, trying to get some damage done. Exposing those submarines, then using the tank destroyers to destroy the subs. So Burg, this is a pretty nasty naval battle here. I'm getting distracted in the water. On the backside, we do have an Iron Curtain coming. We have both players Battle Lab Tech, a Tanya out now. Luke's sitting pretty good. I like Luke's position. He's got the Mirages. I'd like to see Luke probably get another AFC out. Oh, there's a Scorpion hiding behind the naval yard, and it's elite. That Scorpion just took down all 4 Eagles. And when your opponent's in the water on this map, you gotta route your Eagles around the water. It's as simple as that, or terrible things like that happen. Ooh, getting some nice damage from those Rockies. Not a lot of anti-air in there. Gonna lose them though. And now Luke is now building GIs. Iron Curtain coming. Iron Curtain coming. Luke a little slow to run with his army. Oh, nice force shield. That would have been absolutely devastating. He's going to keep his tanks in position. The Iron Curtain's still rolling. The Force Shield comes off. Oh! And Luke blundered the build. As the allied player, it's so tempting. You want to keep your base tight against the Soviet. You want to contain yourself, give yourself a defensible position. But unfortunately, you can't build your oils that close to the MCV. Took the battle lab, took the barracks. Hats off to Burg for seeing the opening and executing there. It was a beautiful hit. It was well played. But Luke's got to be beating himself up a little bit. At the top level, you can't be allowing your oils to chain react against an MCV. Because these top level blitz players are looking for it. They're looking for oils over anything else. They're juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. So, yeah, so Luke has control of the water, but what's he going to do with it? He doesn't have a battle lab, so he can't build aircraft carriers. Not really much to be done here. There's just nothing. There's really nothing for Luke to do. Another Iron Curtain coming, rolls through. GG's. GG's for Burg. Burg looking tough. So now Burg versus Marco. I'm excited that Burg is warmed up. Burg's rolling. Burg's looking tough. We got Burg versus Marco to close out this month's tournament. I am psyched. I'm psyched. No, you can't sell oils. Can't sell oils.